So CHRP 05, Principles and Practice of Management. This paper was done on 20th June 2019. And we want to take time to look at it and see if we are able to attempt the questions successfully upon going through the questions. So as we did with the other paper, all the CHRP PPM papers have two sections, Section A and Section B. And the instructions for Section A answer both questions in this section. And then the instructions, so there are two questions in Section A. You do both questions. The total marks available for that is 20 marks. For Section B, the instructions are answer any 3 questions from this section. And for Section B, you have questions 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that therefore means you have an option of which question to leave out. So that in total, you need to attempt 5 questions. So we start with question 1. Who will read for us question 1A? Question 1A.
Great start company social development through corporate social responsibility initiatives. Explain 5 benefits of such initiatives to the organization.
Read it again, Victor. Sorry, I didn't get it clearly.
Bright Start Company Limited is credited for its involvement in social development through corporate social responsibility initiatives. Explain 5 benefits of such initiatives to the organization.
So the examiner is asking us for benefits of what? Benefits of corporate social responsibility initiatives. Who can go first? Who can go first? We had looked at this in another paper. I believe 2 other papers we had looked at had this question. So would like to go first? What are the benefits that will accrue to an organization when it rolls out corporate social responsibility initiatives?
Mwalimu, there is good relationship between the company and its surrounding.
You're able to enhance the quality of the relationships between the company and its surrounding community. Yes, anybody else? Benefits of corporate social responsibility initiatives.
I would say the people will be able to associate to the brand of the company.
There is better
the products
brand
which the company
recognition.
produces.
Look at Safaricom. Anywhere, everywhere, people know what Safaricom is and the brand. You see green, you automatically see Safaricom. Anywhere you go in the country, brand recognition because of engagement in initiatives such as corporate social responsibility. Anything else?
It also gives you high rating in terms of reputation. So you find probably you attract good candidates even to employ and such kind of things.
What you're missing, you're mixing up 2 points. When you do corporate social responsibility, then the reputation of the company is enhanced. The good name of the business is enhanced in its industry. In the process, better brand recognition is attained. And then those companies that engage in corporate social responsibility initiative, there is the benefit of, when it comes to attracting and retaining talent, you want to be able to attract and retain the best people to work for your organization. So those organizations that invest in CSR initiatives derive that benefit. They have a good brand and everyone wants to work for them. And even when you work for them, you want to remain with the company. So you are attracted and you are retained with the company over time. CSR initiatives, a good number of them are also initiatives will be tax exempt. Therefore, the company will be able to save on certain costs by just investing in CSR initiatives. When you invest in such initiatives, then the better brand recognition is bound to lead to even ease of access to capital. As a business, you want capital, people know you and you invest in CSR initiatives, or through your investments in CSR initiatives, therefore even banks and financial players can easily want to associate with you, and they'll give you whatever financial resources you're looking to invest in the form of capital. So you take a point and explain and expound on it. You just don't list and say better brand recognition. No, that one will yield 1 mark. Better brand recognition, and what will that translate to? When we talk about being able to save on certain costs, because some of the initiatives are, say, tax exempt, you expound on every point for you to get 2 marks. 1 point for like identifying or stating the point, and another point for, another mark for expounding and explaining the point in detail. Victor, question B, 1B, Roman 1.
A diverse workforce with a multicultural background is important to an organization. List 5 reasons why an organization should promote diversity at the workplace.
Reread, please.
A diverse workforce with a multicultural background is important to an organization.
A diverse workforce with a multicultural background is important to an organization. List 5 reasons why an organization should promote diversity at the workplace. Who wants to go first? Caroline? What are the reasons why an organization would want to promote diversity of the workforce?
I think productivity in terms of a mix of capacities. So that you don't have just one particular work tribe or particular gender. So to have a diverse workforce with a multicultural background is important. To bring in new ideas, new ways of doing things.
So there is a benefit in terms of when you bring in a diverse workforce, productivity is bound to increase, resulting in increased revenues, increased profits from the mix that arises from having a diverse workforce. There is also the aspect of when you bring in people from diverse groupings, you're able to enhance creativity and innovation in the process because you are benefiting from the initiatives and innovative ideas from different groupings. You are able to come up with new products and services, better ways of doing things, which will ultimately be beneficial for your company going forward. Anything else we might want to talk about?
Can we say to conform with government regulations?
Expound a bit.
Yeah, like when you are employing, you can't employ. There's an from the government that you cannot employ from one tribe percentage.
There is a requirement of the face of Kenya. Is it the constitution that the public service, the nature of public operations, you want to see the face of Kenya so that you represent diverse groupings, not just having people from one area. I don't know if you've ever gone to an organization, a public entity, you are at the reception in a particular office, and the people are speaking in their mother tongue and ignoring you. It's like you don't exist. So you don't feel well. So if you have a diverse workforce, it becomes difficult for that to be possible. Anything else we might want to add? Okay, in the interest of time, you might want to look at diverse workforce. You have people from diverse groupings. You'll find as an organization, you're more tolerant, you're able to have diverse groupings, and that may translate in better work environment that will yield ultimately maybe increased employee involvement and participation in what is happening, increased engagement of employees in the organization and the affairs of the organization. You may also want to look at from having diverse groupings. You learn from each other, you can borrow ideas and suggestions from different groupings so that you become better at even solving the problems that may arise at the workplace from time to time. Benefits of having a diverse workforce. We are also looking at you as a manager. When you want to deal with any issues and you have to consult all over the place and come up with decisions or make have choices and make decisions that take care of the interest and sensitivities of the diverse groupings, you become a better manager. You're even better at solving problems and challenges because you are cognizant of the impact of your decisions and actions on the diverse groupings within the organization. So that is a question that has 5 marks. You are asked to list 5 reasons. Listing is not explaining in a full paragraph. Listing is listing. Just a statement listing the reasons why an organization may want to promote diversity in the workforce. Question 1B. Victor?
Identify 5 strategies that can be used to overcome barriers to effective participation in decision making in an organization.
Read. Victor?
Identify 5 strategies that can be used to overcome barriers to effective participation in decision making in an organization.
Yes, who can go first? Jen?
Maybe communication.
Expound, please. Identify 5 strategies that can be used to overcome barriers to effective participation in decision making.
When you communicate clearly to your people, you involve them in whatever you are doing. From when you start, maybe from the planning to implementation, maybe they can be able to, can be a strategy so that you overcome the barriers.
Effective communication. Anybody else? Overcoming barriers to effective communication. Anybody else? Overcoming barriers to effective, yes. Overcoming barriers to effective participation.
Sawa, umeona.